Hello everybody, welcome back to Dice a Million. We are continuing to just play on Power Zero until we get an endgame win. Last time we went out with the white hand. Who should we go out with today? Blue hand, you can have 12 rings, start with a random common ring, more chance of rare rings. Yeah, let's try some blue. And we'll take some stamp on, what do we start with? D3s. Now, we do not get to throw many dice, which is its own problem, but we'll work up to it, I'm sure. We've seen plenty of combos where you can kind of make something great work with just a few dice. Let's take 6+. We can be eager. Right. Triple dice, triple double rings is incredible. Helps, though, if we can find some really good dice. Can't afford the 5 to roll that. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until we have these and the porcelain figure, if we can find it all together. I didn't even realize we started with the fishbone charm. Right, we're going to throw this all together. Lovely. Another pinata? Sure. It has one nearby die, 5x. I think we take the double die here, because then we can smash them. Now, this is a wealth double die. We now have a wealth mini die. That's nice. Doubles the extra value of other nearby dice, maximum 1,000. 5x multiplier to everything with the same face. We probably want to get rid of a bunch of these D3s. Pretty sharpish, really. Let's take that. 80. Grab another one of you. Is there anything else I'd rather be throwing? Extra die can wait, that's fine. $200 points. Throw the ones with the bigger growth on them. Okay, plus 8 extra value for every die with a face greater than or equal to 8. Magnetic die with echo. It's really interesting if we find good charge stuff. We just don't have that yet. I'm going to take it though, because if we can find like a pig or something. Not a pig, what am I thinking of? Isn't there one that gives extra value? Adds 5 extra value and exhausts other nearby dice. That I don't think I want. Give me an asteroid ring. We have to take that. It's just our calling to try and make that work at some point. Common dice cannot appear anymore is interesting. Equity is also potential for being very interesting. I'm going to take a razor ring so that we can accelerate our peculiar builds. Are we waiting for anything great? No, not really. And then if we can find more mini dice, I'll be grateful for it. You've got all these double ring cards doing not very much, but hey. I'm going to skip that. We've done a lot of time die shenanigans lately. I'll take the 6. So we can't see common dice anymore. We can't afford to remove the double die. I would love the ring. 11 chances. We get it immediately. You love to see it. I wonder if there is some consideration for doing wacky builds with the occult die piece. If it can't be destroyed, then there's got to be some shenanigans you can do with that, right? These are not... doubles the extra value on a die. Huge for us. These are not enough pips for us to keep removing stuff, but I will take another double die. 3 extra dice with 6 faces. Yep. I don't think I want any of that. Can't afford to remove. Die hidden, only the silhouettes are available. That shouldn't be too much of a real problem here. Yeah, this will be okay. Eventually. I hate that you can't come peep in here, but it makes a lot of sense. I think we get 60 points out of this. Let's just do one of these. Good. Minimal rewards. When a roll ends, if its face is a 3 and its total value 2 extra value. Yes. Stamps 3. We have 1 star to spend. Can't afford decimal dice, so not even worth thinking about it. Mirror cube with echo, and we took a magnetic die with echo. I think that's our path. And what an exciting path it is. So they get thrown together. We are going to need some slightly bigger scoring soon, though. That helps a lot on the double die. Right, you now have 3 charges. If I throw you with that, I think you proc, which is what I don't want right now. I think. Oh no, I should have rolled you once independently. I can do that now. Now the die is charged. Right. I'm going to leave these as they are for a second. I'd rather get rid of those, but I'd also rather just have big things. Glue ring. Stamp rewards and booster packs will always contain your highest stamp multiplier. In case of a draw, a random one will be chosen. So that's 3 right now. I'd rather it be 6, I think. Yeah, I think I'd rather it have been 6. Because now I can't change it to 6 after this, I think. And I don't really want to go all in on 3s, because I'm going to get rid of these D3s in a minute. Although, this wants to be on 3. Alright, we'll try it, because we've never taken it before as well. Right. Roll. Roll. Undersized hand, for a reason. Now, double rings, double rings, double rings, mirror cube, double dice, this. If this rolls a 3, we're ecstatic, but otherwise we're just going to be fine, I'm sure. Double one of these, and again, and again, and again. 63k will keep us moving, that's for sure. Atom die could keep the other guy in charge even more frequently. There's another mini die. Let's get to removing these D3s. Okay. Do I want to remove these? Because they are kind of doing great work with the extra value that's put on them. Cosmic, Haunted, Eternal. These are not really what I'm looking for. Give me an enchant. Give me a lucky block. Give me a power up. Give me a choose. Echo, X multiplier to everything, X being the number on its face. The fact that this can roll a 0 is just horrendous. We need some more for the occult piece, so we'll wait for that. What do I want to enchant is a great question. Multiplies its value by 2x. Okay. Let's start here. Oh, I didn't choose you for 3. I mean, right now it's fairly inconsequential, right? I mean, let's just see what happens. Double this. Plus 89. Sports band here. We need some perennial dice. That's what we need. Show me good stuff. Haste, 2x to malt. Every time you cycle the bag. Give me 2x to enchanted dice. Give me another stamp. Give it on 6s. Give me another double die. I need... Oh my god. I need to get rid of so many of these double dice now. I need like an absurd round. When rolled with 4 charges, 0.5 stamp multiplier to your highest level face. 3s again. We could make this so big if between atom die and echo magnetic die, I just want to get this 6 up and over first. 5 extra common dice. Extra dice rolled during the roll gain 15 value. Every roll of a dice in the bag for 10. Give me an onion ring. Let's try for a better chest. Right, 2x and malt. Throw that to exhaust it. Oh, now I wish I was throwing it, don't I? Like, obviously, we're going to get through the round, but I'm just not making the money that I want to be making, you know? Double ring in times 2. I'm going to save it for the boss, I think. Pay 4k, another double dice. I can't not do it, man. I have such aspirations. We're not going to be able to afford a cult die, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Last for 1 die to be re-rolled is big. Another one. Oh my god. Can we please smash all these? Please. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But drawing 7, but because we drew too many dice, we get 2 extra. That is how that goes. Mirror Cube in a minute is going to be very nice. Reroll you. We have an extra chance to get that to a 3 now, which is big. I swear, so often I re-roll and it comes back as the same thing. Also, because we have made so many dice in our bag now, we're struggling to find the stuff that I really want. Which is its own problem. I'm confusing which effects go when, which is, it's also an issue. A mirror cube with a magnetic die and an atom die. This could go very silly. Alright, well, something happened. Another double die? It's too many. It's too many now. It's too many. Right, can't afford much of anything. We're not going to get to the occult die today. Every roll adds 2 hollow to our bag. It's not the worst time for that. Should we just be doing this now? It doesn't feel great, does it? Well, I'll still throw them. Reroll you. You hit a 3. That's what we need. Are we going to be able to move through that many dice, though? Goose has come to say hello. Hello, Goose. Reroll one of those. Hi, baby goose. Got a tiny ball? He wants me to throw the tiny ball. I threw the tiny ball in the hall. What am I re-rolling? You. I am worried we're not going to score enough points. Goose. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Reroll ring. What are we re-rolling? Sports band. Oh dear. I should have doubled the 4. I should have doubled the 4. This is our last roll. I don't think we're going to get 12,000 points out of this. Reroll that. Reroll nothing. Double the extra value of this twice. No, crushed. I probably overcommitted to double dice, thinking I could make an army of mini dice. And it came to haunt me. But that's fine. Let's try that. I want big dice. Maybe Matryoshka Doll was not the play. But I want to get stamps above 1.6, so then I can just find big dice, like 666 die or whatever, and then keep rolling them and keep scaling the stamps in various ways. is what I want. We're not doing haunted right now. D8 could be good later. Doesn't take up any space when thrown. 2 extra value per die on the table. Give me this not taking up room, then we can keep throwing it. What's the reward coming up? Better chest on a pair of 3s. I'm not going to take stamps, because I just want... I'm happy where this is. I want it to find the other ways to scale. Remove a couple of those. Take that for free, or nearly free. I need the die that lets me draw 5 more. That's what I really want. Show me Matryoshka again. 50. Match that. Cool. Skip those. Open this. +1 roll. Love it. Okay. D20 is in the wheelhouse of stuff that is bigger than rolling a 6 most of the time. But so is Matryoshka, and I can just try and get to where I'm throwing it most of the time, you know? Oh, but Echo wind-up die is just fun. We've seen the shenanigans that did before. Now I'm going to try and stay on target. Gain half extra value, but every time a die gains extra value on the table, a random die in your hand also gets it. First roll 4x, plus extra value to either the table. First roll 4x. It's gonna be harder to make it work with Matryoshka because we want that to go late game. But, you know, it's not bad. Let's enchant this guy. Can't be destroyed. Okay. That's pretty good. Reasonably happy with that. Having an extra roll means we just get to see Matryoshka so many extra times, which I'm obviously happy about. Ice die doesn't really do anything for us right now. Could later, but doesn't right now, so I'm not taking it. 8 extra value to die with their highest face. That is Matryoshka dolls. 2 extra to every die on the table. 2 extra enchant. Oh, I'll take the enchanted because the Matryoshka doll is enchanted, as is the mimic that's going to mimic the doll. I feel like I've said Matryoshka 15 different times and none of them have probably been correct. We have one more chance to buy this. Let's check for our rare or legendary. It's going to be a spin top for me, thanks. And an enchant. A Pearl D4 and a choose will get us what we want almost certainly. Oh, why do this to me? Why do this to me? We're not going to be able to cycle through Matryoshka a bunch here because of the way this is going to work out. which is a bummer. Three rolls remaining. Alright, choose that to 4. Enchant that. Oh my god, Echo is so unbelievably good. There's the value we were looking for going into this round. Diablo. 6x multiplier to itself per die with 6 faces on the table. I mean, it doesn't work right now, but it sounds fascinating. Plus 0.2 stamp multiplier to the face that it rolled, then exhausts. Is not the stamp scaling I want. I'll take another spin top, though. Last chance to get that. Remove this. Remove this. Remove that. Can't afford to do any more of them. We can afford to do one more of them. I will, then. Thanks. And in our sack, Ice Dice is here. I'm going to take the Ice Dice now that we have the 2 spin top. Deactivate the effects of half of your rings every roll. Gross. Okay, throw the Ice Dice. Honestly, in my head, I had it as half of your dice, not half of your rings every roll, and it was way worse. So with Ice Dice Live, spin top, and some other stuff. Now the spin tops offer a great range. We get to scale all of that stuff together. You've reached the end, resets after the end of the round. So 100 points on that is nice. Alright, plan's working okay so far. Let's skip that. Skip that as well. Bump a die. Every time a die gets exhausted on the table, draw 5 dice, give 5 extra value. 3x multiplier to dice with 6 faces. Man, the Diablo really wants me to make that work, but with this build, it just doesn't. Not really. There's no reroll button, which is a shame. Oh, ink die is one that we did want. They've given me stamps I didn't want, which is funny. Reroll in here gets us a fresh stock to look at. 2x mult to odds, gives pips every roll, adds 3 to its value every time a purchase is made. 8 extra value to die with their highest face. Let's do Smiley. Donate. Nothing. Right, ice is in play, so spin top can go. Then ice and spin top. Gets the other spin top in play. Just a sea of spin tops is what we want. Oh yeah. Huge value out of that. Ink die is now going to give more value to our 6+ dice, which is our doll. It's going well. Give me an atom die. Its face is always a 5. X multiplier to itself, X being the number of dice on the table. It's a bad hand for it. I don't think any of this works great. Right, removing stuff. This D6. Now, we can afford this right now. Maybe we should take it before we remove everything else. You exhaust. You get stay on the table. 2 extra value per die on the table. I'm going to ditch that as well. We have ice in play. Then get that going. Ink die is charged, providing more up there. And now we just want this die, or this stamp, to get as big as we possibly can. You can tell every once in a while that the Pearl D4 pays out, and then it's like, oh yeah, everything's going great. I don't think I need another mimic die. Enchant will be nice. Is there anything I actually want to remove now? It's 9, but really it's 6. I think that's fine. Do a second atom die to get ink die charging even faster. Otherwise, none of this is really calling to me. We want to do as many rounds as possible because are we not going to be able to roll 2 1s here? Probably not. Because we have aspirations to make the stamps bigger, and by doing more rounds we have more time to make the stamp bigger. Let's do 1 ink die first and just see how that goes. It did proc. Then ink die again. And ink die again. Alright, the plan is working, which is nice. Skip those. Rings times 2. We don't actually have any kind of really broken rings right now. Randomly destroys one of your rings, puts gilded on a different one. Sure. Why not gamble a bit? Smiley is gilded. It destroyed the one that was giving us like 1% of something or pips on something. I don't remember. I'd love to see like a quality of life. Here's the one that you actually lost, so you can internalize the strategy involved in what's going on. But we're fine. And our next ring. Hermit Stone. Halves the range of area, rolls a copy of area of effect things. Extra spin tops on the board would be nice, but they probably won't be all clumped like together with ice dice. Otherwise, we could do electric ring to try and get more stamps even faster. Let's try that. Rare or legendary ring? No, we're just gonna keep growing. -1 hand size. We obviously already have more than enough money for all of this. You're charged again. 4.6 on the old dice. And by that I mean the stamps. Cosmic, Red Giant, Golden. Just doesn't work out with our build. The way I've built it. Do we dare golden ticket again? Probably not. I'm pretty happy with what we've got going on. No idea what the last thing to be destroyed even was. Is there anything I want to remove? No, I'm pretty happy. All things considered. Show me mystery rewards on 2 1s. Get you out, get you out. Actually, don't get you out yet. I need to enchant something here, really. Rather than just holding onto these cards forever. Echo. Shame. Stamps up to 5.6. And so Matryoshka and the other guy, very big. Skip those. I do not want Pandora's box right now. It ruined me previously. So tempting, but I'm gonna keep with my strategy rather than trying to pivot too hard in the middle. Yeah, I think we're all right for the number of dice that we're working with right now. I'll take that because it works well with our Endgame. Reduced range of area of effects to its minimum. Charge dice cannot gain charges. Alright. We have ice in play. Keep ice in play. Spin top this. And those... No, don't play that yet. Okay. That's the bag. With 4 dice, we can now play you, 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 you. And then do the same thing again. Have everything be close together. And let's do this. Yep, that works. There's nothing a couple of 2x cards can't solve, is there? Can you... You don't gain a charge, but can you expel a charge? You can. Lovely. 6x on the stamps. Bunches of stars for us. It has only one nearby dice, permanently copies its face onto this one. Now, if we threw that whilst we have big Matryoshka, then that could work. But I don't think I need it to. Okay. Doubles the extra value on stuff. We don't have any real double value stuff going on. This is all bad. There's nothing here I want. Can you reroll for me? Stamps. Reward card. Stamps. Stamps. You felt something change in phase 3. What does that mean? That's what I don't know. It's a refund. It's a refund. Could be here for days. It's a refund. A reroll card. Do I want this? No. Bumper die. +2 hand size. Every die in your drawer has a 1 in 2 probability of being hidden. Hand size is the number of things we can throw. Every time a die gains 1 charge, it gains 9 extra value. I don't have 3 left anymore. Alright. Interesting. So, +2 hand size. Every die you draw has a 1 in 2 probability of being hidden. Well, I can throw 6 dice now, so I can just do this. And, the only one oh wait, I have ink die, so I can do that, this, that. We're up to 7x on our big stampy stuff. We make the number we need. This is charged again. 7.5 on stamps. And just once in a while, the Pearl D4 pays out and everything goes bananas. Draw another atom die. Sure. What else could I possibly want now? It's a great question. Another translucid D4? Well, we should buy this while we have those points, for sure. We could skip this for a legendary ring. We're only wearing 7 rings. This gains 0.1 multiplier for every die in your bag. Currently 1.2. +1 hand size. Everything in the shop is 50% off. Give me even more hand size, I guess. I don't think I'm rolling a 4 and a 5, like, ever. I hope that's the... yeah. That's the ink die. And then we're just throwing everything. Always. All the time. .5x on those. If we can get that to 10x, then the dwarf becomes a 1,000 point every time. Before multipliers of other kinds. Which seems pretty sound. Boss rush or this guy? If we do boss rush, it's more time for us to make stamps, right? That's my hypothesis here. Give me a legendary one. Increase the odds of finding rare or legendary dice. Avoid rolling the lowest and highest face on any die. 5x mult to commons. We have no commons. Balance, I guess. Doesn't really do anything. I guess that. Oh, I might have had a reroll card. I should have. Yeah, I had a reroll card. Damn it. Just throw everything. We're gonna lose out on some atom die. Every other roll gives 0 mult. Stamps are up to 9. Every turn you'll need to roll one specific face. If you don't, you get cursed. Roll a 1 or get cursed. -1 hand size. Every turn you draw 1 less die. That's going to be possibly a problem. But no, we're doing just fine. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, you're joking that that was not enough. Three rolls. Two rolls. One. Oh, it's not enough. I've botched it. And I'm mad about it. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. I thought I was so safe. Alright, well, for now, thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.